Good morning, friends. We're getting a late start this morning because we wanted to enjoy our wonderful hotel, Paris, Texas. We're in Cafayate in the northwest of Argentina in a beautiful wine region, and today we are going to check out some of the bodegas, taste some wine, and explore a little bit of Route 40. We are driving south of Cafayate, and there are vineyards everywhere. So we're very excited about the day. We're going to visit a few bodegas, taste some wine. We're very much looking forward to it. We've got acres and acres and acres of vineyards in the Argentinian wine region of Cafayate. We were going to spend one night in this area and decided that it would be a shame to be in the Argentinian wine region and not visit at least a few bodegas. So that's what we've decided to do. Spending an extra night here, and we will hit Route 68 tomorrow. Again, here we are off the beaten path going to our first bodega, which is definitely out of the way. I read somebody's blog. They visited this bodega and said it was worth going out of your way. It is called Fincas de las Nubes, and we are just about there. Looking forward to this visit.
We are about to enter the Finca Las Nubes bodega, where I am going to formally introduce you to that new voice and new face you've been seeing on some of the video clips. As I just promised, it's time to formally introduce my lovely and tolerant wife, Suzanne. She's come down from Canada to travel with me for 25 days. We spent the first 4 days in Buenos Aires while she was acclimatizing to the time zone and the weather. We spent a lot of time going out for dinner and the outdoor restaurants, and it was lovely.
It was.
Now we have flown up to Salta, rented a car, drove up to Cachi, and then down to Cafayate, where we're at now. And today we're going to tour 3 different wineries, as we need a bit of a down day as we've been doing a lot of traveling for the last 3 days. So Suzanne has agreed to give us a lovely tour of this wonderful bodega.
We're about to have our first wine tour at this bodega. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's very popular. Many cars have driven in since we've gotten here. And it is out of the way, so it should be very interesting. So here's our first glimpse of the inside of our first bodega. Again, as I said, it's very, very popular. Lots of people outside having something to eat. It looks like there's some kind of barbecue set up.
I wanted to show you the grounds. People can sit and eat at these tables. There's a barbecue going on in the back there where they're cooking something, so we'll have to see what that is. On this side is the vineyards. Probably growing the Malbec grape that they're so famous for here in the Cafayate wine region. This is where they're cooking the meals. They're going to be barbecuing something. I'm not sure what they're going to put on there, but whatever they have been cooking, it smells delicious. This looks like the place that we're going to have lunch. It looks way too popular to go anywhere else, and it is lunchtime, so perfect timing. Oh, as Suzanne said a few minutes ago, this is pretty civilized. So this is what we are having for lunch today in this beautiful setting. We see the vineyards. We can actually see Cafayate down there in the distance. And I'm sitting here beside this beautiful woman enjoying my lunch. So
we're going to dig in. We are both very hungry.
We're hungry, so we're going to start to eat lunch.
So we tried some of the wine made with these particular grapes. It was absolutely wonderful. Wonderful setting. Wonderful lunch. Lovely Argentinian wines.
I just wanted to point out something that these vineyards are growing in some very, very rocky, sandy soil in a very hot climate. It gets very little rain, although it's raining right now. Apparently, the more you stress a grape, the better it is, the sweeter it is. And the sweeter the grape is, the better the wines. Growing the vineyards in this rocky, sandy soil puts a lot of stress on the plant, creating a better grape for wine.
The Bodega El Esteco is definitely more estate-like than the first bodega that we visited. Gorgeous. So as we get ready to visit our second bodega, it looks as though there's a storm brewing, but that's okay. It's very warm and it'll just cool us off.
This winery is more like a park or a garden. From what we've seen so far, we've seen no vineyards.
Look at these beautiful flowers, this beautiful garden at this bodega, just gorgeous. Not sure what we're going to see here, but let's go have a look. No sign of a wine tasting yet, although people seem to do their wine tasting a little bit differently here. They like to sit down, savor a glass of wine for several hours. It's lovely. Look at this. Gorgeous courtyard. I think this is the reception area.
This is definitely the hotel area. A very high-end hotel.
Next, so how do we get there?
Okay, you have to go back to the top.
This definitely looks like the winery. There's some big wine barrels. There's the vineyards there. Vineyards over there as well. So we are now in the right place, I believe. And I believe the wine tasting area, or a place where we can have a glass of wine, is right here. We've definitely found the wine store anyway. I don't think it's a tasting area, but I think I'm going to get a glass of wine and sit on the balcony there or out in the courtyard and enjoy a glass of wine.
We found the wine tasting area at this bodega. Again, a beautiful courtyard where we can have a copa of vino, and I think we're going to try the Malbec this time. I have a feeling that we are going to be stopping a lot on Ruta 68 because the scenery is absolutely stunning everywhere, at every turn.